Welcome back to Accountant's Desk. In this video, I will guide you through commonly asked interview questions for commerce students applying to accounting roles with short, clear answers that will help you face any interview confidently. Let's get started. What are the golden rules of accounting? Real account debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Personal account debit the receiver, credit the giver. Nominal account debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. These rules are the base of double entry accounting. In real jobs, every voucher you pass follows one of these three. So you're not just memorizing rules, you're learning how to record real business activity. What are journal entries? Give an example. A journal is a book of original entry that records all business transactions in chronological order as they occur. Example, started business with rupees 1 lakh, cash account debit 1 lakh, to capital account 1 lakh. Interviewers may ask this to see if you can understand what accounts are involved and how debit credit works in real world. If you can explain this clearly, you can handle 90% of the basic accounting tasks. What is trial balance? A trial balance is a statement that lists all ledger account balances to ensure that total debits equal total credits before preparing final accounts. In most companies, before preparing final accounts, this is where you catch missing entries or errors. So they ask this to see if you understand how to double check your own work. What is the difference between accounts payable and accounts receivable? Accounts payable amounts the business owes to the suppliers. Accounts receivable amounts customers owe to the business. Understanding this is crucial if you are applying for a role involving client payments or vendor follow-ups. In any ERP or tally system, these are the lifelines of cash flow. What is depreciation? Why is it charged? Depreciation is the reduction in the value of a fixed asset over time due to wear and tear. It's charged to match the asset's cost with the revenue it helps generate. Interviewers don't just want you to define depreciation, they want to know if you understand why it is used. It directly affects profit, taxes, and even asset replacement planning. What is ledger? A ledger is a book that summarizes transactions from the journal into individual accounts like cash, sales, rent, etc. It shows the debit and credit entries for each account and helps in preparing the trial balance. Once your data is in the ledger, it's ready for reporting. So if you are applying for a back office or audit support role, this tells them you know where the numbers are coming from. What is a balance sheet? A balance sheet is a financial statement that shows a business's assets, liabilities, and capital at a specific date. Interviewers want to know if you understand how to read a business's financial health, not just prepare data. What is the difference between cash accounting and accrual accounting? Cash basis records when cash is received or paid. Accrual basis records when income is earned or expenses incurred, not when money is exchanged. Most large companies use accrual. If you can explain this difference with an example, you show you are ready for more than just data entry. What are current and non-current assets? Current assets expected to be used or converted into cash within a year. Example, cash and inventory. Non-current assets, long-term assets like machinery and building. In interviews, this shows you can categorize assets correctly, important for creating a balance sheet or calculating working capital. What are drawings in accounting? Drawings refer to the amount withdrawn by the owner for personal use from the business. Simple question. but it is tricky in real life. Many freshers forget drawings reduces capital and you don't treat it as an expense. What is contra entry? A transaction where both debit and credit aspects are recorded in cash and bank accounts. Example, cash deposited into bank, bank account debit to cash account. In practical terms, contra entry helps manage cash flow visibility. You will use this often in cash books or cash flow statement. So you have noticed how each of these questions connect with real job tasks like data entry, reconciliation, cash flow, or reporting. So don't just memorize answers, understand the flow, journal, ledger, trial balance, final accounts. That's what makes you stand out as a job ready candidate. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more accounting videos.